If you got a muffin top, you know what I'm talking about. You know what a muffin top is, right? That extra roll, and that roll is just pushing on your pants. Sometimes it will even unzip your pants because it's giving so much pressure, girl, on that zipper. Girl. Hey boo, thanks so much for coming back to Be Reed Style. On today's episode, girl, we are hopping into the tea about my weight loss. Now, this week really and truly was a hot mess express. And it do be like that sometimes, girl. It really does. So this week we had the test which shall not be named on social media. My school district forbids us to utter the name of the test on social media. But everyone knows that test that you have at the end of the school year. If you are an elementary school teacher, you know what test I'm talking about. And we had that this week and it was a hot mess. It was my first time ever being an administrator of the test. And so the stress level was very high in the school. On top of that, my daughter's graduation was this week. My 5-year anniversary was this week, and it rained every single day this week. So it was just one of those weeks where it was just a pickle. Like you're pretty much treading water, trying not to drown all week long and all the responsibilities and things that you have to do. But I am happy to say that it is Saturday and I made it through another week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, tracking went awesome. Everything was great. Thursday is when things started to go downhill for me, girl, because I had the test that shall not be named. I also had to go to my daughter's graduation. I forgot to pack my lunch. No, I didn't pack my lunch. I didn't forget because on Wednesday night I was so tired. I was like, girl, I'm not packing a lunch for tomorrow, and it is what it is. If I have time to do it in the morning, then I will. Now, I do live close enough to the school to where sometimes I can come home on my lunch break. And so it was this big ordeal where I didn't know if I was going to be able to go to my daughter's graduation or not. Thank God I was able to do that. Someone covered for me long enough for me to run out and do that. But alas, I could not go home in time enough to make something. So I ended up having to stop at Chick-fil-A. I got 3 chicken strips and a salad with Italian dressing and a diet lemonade. I think it worked out to be something like 14 points. It was the struggle bus. I did not feel full. I felt hungry. I didn't have any other 0-point food. So I pretty much was starving until I got home around 3 o'clock that afternoon. Actually like 2:30 that afternoon, and was able to get me something else. All this week for lunch, pretty much I ate rice, beans, tomatoes, onions, you know, my regular, with a chicken leg. My husband had made like a whole thing of chicken legs, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take one of these chicken legs. So I had that, as well as a lot of cabbage this week as well. For breakfast each day, I had a banana, Premier Protein, and a coffee. So I had that every morning with a tall glass of water. So that worked out. It's quick. It doesn't take any prep. It's just grab and go. So that was perfect for this week. I told you about lunch. Thursday was a hot mess. I also went out to dinner on Thursday with my family. I enjoyed, the thing that I love about Weight Watchers is that is what the weekly points are for. I will be honest and say I did not track because I had no idea how much points or what. You know, I just knew that I was eating a lot of points. Also, it rained every day. So I only exercised. I walked in the rain one day, and then one day it stopped raining, so I was able to walk that day. And then I walked again on Friday. So pretty much throughout the week, oh yeah, Friday I walked a lot though. I walked like 2.5 hours on Friday because I was like, girl, I have got to get some steps in because I'm gonna weigh in on Saturday. So I got some steps in that way. I think total this week I did pretty good. I think I hit close to 100,000 steps this week. So I think I did pretty good in terms of steppage. Water was a struggle because you cannot have any water, snacks, food, or anything during the test that shall not be named. And so because of that, I was unable to drink water for 3 hours out the day, which to me is just like, okay, this test is already, I won't even share my opinions on this test, but you know, on top of that, you're making it so sterile. The kids can't draw, they can't write after the test, they can't do anything. It's like if your test materials is put away, I don't get why y'all are so pressed like the kids can't draw or something. It's so boring. You're just sitting there waiting for 3 hours to pass. It's really like nails on a chalkboard. But not being able to drink water was difficult, and it kind of just threw off my water intake this week. So I'm sharing all of this with you guys to share share with you the fact that sometimes it is difficult. You know, sometimes it is difficult to get your feet up underneath you. When you're trying to lose weight, you got a baby at home, you got a 4-year-old, you got the test which shall not be named, you're a grade teacher, you're dealing with issues and behavior issues that's coming up at the end of the school year because kids are worried and nervous about having to be home all summer long with very little food or whatever home situation they have going on. So behaviors are starting to get out of control, and it's just, sometimes it's a mess. And so, you know, you just have to work with what you have, and that's exactly what I did. I tried to get my steps in. I tried to get my water in. I tried to keep my 0-point foods after hours. Like when I got home from school, I tried to stick to eating at home, except for the day that I went out to eat. Friday, like I said, I walked a lot to try to get in some extra steppage for the week, and I'm happy to announce that this Saturday when I stepped on the scale, I was another 2 pounds down for a total of 8 pounds my first 2 weeks back on Weight Watchers. So I was so happy about that, especially considering the fact that I was on my period the entire week. And I don't know about you, but for me, when I'm on my period, like I get bloated, I hold a lot of extra water weight on top of the stress of testing and everything like that. It just felt like, okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to lose any weight this week, but I had already put in my mind like, okay, this was a really one-off week. I got my anniversary, I got tests, I got this and that. It's just a one-off kind of week, especially considering graduation, going out to eat in the middle of the week. Not something that I would typically do on Weight Watchers. If you have been watching my channel for any amount of time, then you know that I do enjoy saving my legendary cheat day for Saturday, where I indulge. I do not track on Saturday. This is just me. It's just how I do it. I'm not saying you have to do it this way, but because I do tend to, especially on a good week, I can get upwards of 150,000 steps in a week. I usually average about 20,000 steps a day minimum, 18 to 20,000 steps a day. It's really to me, it's like, okay, on Saturday I've put in the work, girl. I've lost the weight, I've put in the work, I'm in plenty of a calorie deficit to eat what I want. Now, do I go out there and eat like a jerk? No, I don't go out there and just go to a Chinese buffet and fill up and just breakfast, lunch, and dinner, just eat. I don't do that. You know, for instance, today is my cheat day. Today is Saturday. I am 2 pounds down. I went out to Dunkin' Donuts and I got me a medium cold brew iced coffee, regular cream and sugar with a mocha swirl. Yes, ma'am, delicious. Give it a try, girl. Go ahead and write it down for your cheat day. So I had that. I had 2 wake up wraps, which is like little, they're like little sausage, egg, and cheese wraps. Like really not that many calories. I mean, you wouldn't want to eat them every day or anything. And then for lunch, I went to the farmer's market. I had a large bubble lemonade tea. I had a couple bites of a funnel cake because we were just enjoying ourselves. And I didn't even eat lunch. Like, I went walking. I walked for 2.5 hours with my sister. I walked for an hour this morning with my family. I got in over 25,000 steps today, 25,672 steps today. So I got in my steps, and then for dinner I had 2 pieces of pizza and 5 chicken wings. Like, I don't go crazy, but it's not something that I would eat throughout the week because I really am trying to make Weight Watchers about being healthy, ingesting healthy foods, getting in my water, getting my skin back under control. Because when I eat junk, I don't know about you, but my face breaks out a lot more. I'm bloated. You know, I just don't have the energy to get through the day. I actually, it's so funny, segue. I had a friend ask me this week. She was like, Miss Hendrick, that's what they call me at school because my last name is Hendrick. She said, Miss Hendrick, how do you have the energy all day? She said, from the time I see you in the morning to the time you leave out of here, you have so much energy. Like, what are you doing to have all this energy? And I lied to you not. Before I got back on Weight Watchers, my energy was in the toilet. I was sleepy. I was lethargic. I was tired. I would get off of work and feel like I was dragging. Like, I had to drink coffee just to try to stay awake to entertain my kids after I got off of work at 2:30. So, you know, for me, the energy really does come from your food. What you don't realize is these fruits and vegetables, these 0-point foods that you are putting in your body, they give you so much energy. It's a light meal. You're not feeling heavy, laid up with carbs, ready to go to sleep, got the itis, you know what I mean? You're eating healthy, slow digestion carbs like beans and rice, tomatoes, vegetables, cabbage, kale, spinach, salads, you know, water. These things that you're putting in your body, it really does give you so much energy on top of the exercise. It's the walking for me, girl. It's the getting in the steps every day for me. When I do not walk in a day, for some reason, I am so tired. tired, y'all. I'm serious, like I have no energy. By this point in the day, it is 8:12. By this point in the day, I am so tired. I just want to lay in my bed and go to sleep. I would not be filming a YouTube video right now. And it's because like it's only but so much energy. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. And so therefore, girl, it's merely transferred from one party to the next. And so, you know, I have the energy. If I expend all of my energy eating a bunch of trash, it's like my body has to work overtime to process that food, and I just don't have the energy for life. So I love Weight Watchers. I love getting my steps in. I love having the energy to do what I need to do in a given day. And that is what I feel like Weight Watchers has afforded me to do. So anyway, I'm feeling so much better. Oh, non-scale victory, if you're still listening, it's 10 minutes in. I'm trying to wrap this video up. But non-scale victory, this week I put on my pants, and I'm not gonna say they're loose because that's a stretch. They're not loose, but I don't know if you've ever had a baby, you got that muffin top, that roll that just hangs over your, like just hangs over. That roll has gone down so much to the point where when I zip up my pants, if you got a muffin top, you know what I'm talking about. You know what a muffin top is, right? That extra roll, and that roll is just pushing on your pants. Sometimes it will even unzip your pants because it's giving so much pressure, girl, on that zipper. Girl, when I tell you my muffin top has gone down so much, it's no longer putting pressure on my zipper. To me, that is a non-scale victory. Another non-scale victory is my work shirt. It's a purple, adorable little polo shirt. And it wasn't adorable at first, girl, because when I first put that thing on, and it's a whole medium, it's a man medium, like a male medium, it was tight. It was very tight, and I looked like a busted can of biscuits in that shirt. I was embarrassed to say, like, can I go up a size? I was embarrassed. I was like, Miss Cedric, you probably like what you think? You probably like a medium or something like that? And I was like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to tell her, like, girl, take it up a notch. So I was in the bathroom stretching out the sleeves, stretching out the front of the shirt, stretching out where my muffin top was, trying to get some room, girl, trying to breathe in the thing. I was sweating down my back. I'm telling you, that shirt fits me so much better now. I can breathe in my shirt. My stomach has gone down so much since getting in these steps in this past 2 weeks. I'm just so happy. I'm just happy that, you know, when I put on my dress, I'm not spilling out everywhere. You know what I mean? I might be spilling out a little bit, but I'm not spilling out everywhere. I also feel like I noticed a difference in my face, neck. I'm starting to see my little collarbone come back in. You know, I just feel better about myself, and that's what making good decisions every day to the best of your ability will do for you. Like, over time, you just start feeling better about yourself, and you start realizing, like, it's worth it. I am worth it. I'm worth it to take the time for myself. I'm worth it to invest in my, you know, exercise. As a mom, you tend to feel guilty for any moment that you don't spend with your kids. And I do. I try to go and I try to exercise when they're napping, or I try to exercise when they're down for the day. You know, and so I can spend the maximum amount of time with my kids because I'm already working during the day. They're at preschool, whatever. And so I want to spend time with my kids. I want to be a good mom for my kids. You know what I mean? But being a good mom for your kids requires you to eat healthy, so you have the energy to deal with your kids, because kids are a lot sometimes, and also so that you can have a good mental space. Because when I tell you, when I'm not exercising, especially not exercise, like I can skate by on a bad diet for a little bit, but when I'm not exercising, my mental health goes in the toilet. Like, it really does. And so I've been easing off of my Zoloft. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling less depressed. Even though it rained all this week, I really did not struggle with depression or anything, which I feel like is another non-scale victory. So anyway, I'm just happy with where I'm at. I'm happy with where I'm going. I'm not no lightweight. I started at 230 pounds. I am now 222 pounds. I'm just happy that my weight is trending down. And you know what? I'm not skinny, and that's okay. My body is not a skinny slim jim. I'm not tall. I don't got long legs. You know, I'm not, you know, I am who I am, you know, and you are who you are. It's like, girl, just be okay with your body. I just feel like I needed to say that. Like, don't hate your body. You know what I mean? Like, look in the mirror and say, okay, this is my body. I can improve it, but this is my body. Like, it carried 2 babies. Like, yes, I have stretch marks. Yes, I have a muffin top. Yes, my thighs rub together. No, I am not, you know, I'm not a 20-year-old baddie. It's okay, girl. My husband still love me. My kids still love me. You have value. It's like, I feel like sometimes in this world, you know, and I don't know why I'm feeling that to say this right now, but I feel like sometimes in this world, we measure ourselves against people on social media or whatever, which is another reason why I don't even be on there like that. I really don't. every now and again I'll share something for the older people on Facebook, some of the older people in my family that, you know, still really use that or whatever, you know. But all in all, it's like people compare themselves so much on social media, and they're like, oh, you know, I wish my body looked like that or whatever. I have never really been like that, I'll be honest. Like, I just have never been that type of person. But if you look beautiful, good for you, girl. You are rocking out, girl. But I am wise enough to know, girl, that beauty is only skin deep, ugly is to the bone. And if you are ugly, like Amber Heard, girl, don't even get me on it. Don't even get me on Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. If you are ugly on the inside, it will find a way to creep its way out. So if you are beautiful on the inside, if you're a good person, if you care about others, if you're kind, if you show love one to another, if you make people laugh in a day, if you're a person other people want to be around, then it's like, does it really matter that you have an extra jelly roll? Does it really matter that you're fat and overweight? Like, no, it doesn't. You know, what's important about weight loss is not the aesthetic per se. Yes, I'm not gonna lie and say I don't enjoy feeling good in my clothes. I do. I'm not gonna lie and say I don't enjoy feeling confident in the fact that when I'm walking it's nothing jiggling. You know what I mean? Okay, yes. But just am I less worthy when I have those things? Am I less worthy at 230 pounds or 240 pounds or 340 pounds or 440 pounds? No. No, you're still worthy, and you're worth it enough to take care of yourself enough, to love yourself enough, to take care. Eat healthy foods, drink your water, and take care. We're gonna get on this journey together, girl, you and I. So if you're on board, type in the comment section below, I'm on board, hit the like button, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.